the Mickey Mouse Club Hall of Fame. Each week, the Mickey Mouse Club scans the globe, looking for kids who do really cool stuff, and presents them with the club's top honor, the Mickey Award.
Today's first Hall of Fame guest is truly amazing.
She's 14, she's from China, and she is the youngest person to ever have her own show at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C.
Wang Yani is a brush painter, considered one of the best in the world. Here she is at the Arthur M. Sackler Gallery's Museum of Asian Art at the Smithsonian Institute. The Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. is one of the largest, most prestigious museums in the United States. People come to its many galleries from all over the world. So, it wasn't all that unusual when a young girl from China, who doesn't speak a word of English, arrived one morning with her father. But she was definitely not your typical visitor. At the age of 14, Wang Yani, or Yani, her first name, is already considered one of China's leading brush painters. And here at the Sackler Gallery, she is being honored. 69 of her extraordinary paintings are on display. Today, Yani also came to meet a group of Washington school children, show her work, and demonstrate how she does it. Yani spoke to us through an interpreter.
I started when I was 2.5. There was nothing else for me to do. I was following Daddy around, and he was painting, so I started to do the same thing.
It didn't take long to discover that Yani had an incredible natural talent. Kitty is the earliest work of the show, painted at age 3.
I like the kitty painting because sometimes when you look at that cat, it looks like a cat, and other times it doesn't look like a cat. And I also like the furry look of that cat.
By the time she was 6, Yani had completed over 4,000 paintings, many of them like these of her favorite animal, the monkey, which she likes to visit at the zoo.
Some of the things monkeys do are just like human beings. They can carry water on their shoulder. They can pick fruits from the tree. They do funny things that remind us of little children, of ourselves.
Yani also loves to paint other animals and landscapes of her small mountain village. What's so remarkable is how quickly she works.
Altogether, it takes me about 6 minutes to complete a painting. But for something that is longer, larger, it would probably take about 40 minutes.
She paints almost like jazz. It's a very free-flowing kind of painting. And there's an old Chinese adage which says the brush sings and the ink dances. And I think that really well describes what happens when Yani has a brush in her hand.
The high point of the day came when Yani actually did a painting in front of the kids in about 20 minutes. Before she began, she closed her eyes, visualizing the painting first in her head. Then it just seemed to flow from her brush.
When I paint, I try to depict a story so that when people look at my painting, they know what I'm painting, what the subject is about. I very often would use the help of music, but my hands just naturally do the job. I don't compose before I start. I just intuitively do the job. The younger children do inspire me when I paint. Especially for young children, I feel our age is more or less the same. Their sympathy is the same with mine.
After she finished, Yani said a silent prayer. The kids could hardly believe their eyes. They were dazzled.
I think they're very good. I like them because they're really detailed. I was amazed that she had so many ideas. 10,000 pieces of art. I couldn't think of that many things.
Before she left, Yani revealed to us that one of her favorite characters is a certain little mouse. With magic marker, she drew for the very first time her version of Mickey. Not bad at all.
When I grow up, I like to become an even better painter and have the opportunity to travel around the world and just enrich my life.
Congratulations, Johnny.
You know, it's really neat knowing that there's a Mickey Award all the way in China.
Great. Now, our next Hall of Fame honorees didn't have to travel quite so far. They're a team of 12, and they're from Oakland, Maryland, and they have tons, I mean tons of energy.
They're one of the top youth fitness groups in the country. Please welcome the Aerobic Diehards.
That was really great. Now, why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Okay, I'm Alexis, Allison, Amanda, Leslie, Betsy, Tiffany, Cindy, LaDonna, Ainsley, Crystal, Aaron, Joy.
Whoa. Now, how did all of you guys get together?
Well, 4 years ago, we were on a dance class, and we got introduced to aerobics, and we just grew from there.
Now, besides having a great time, aerobic exercise is very healthy for you, too, isn't it?
Yes, it not only makes you healthy, but also puts you in good physical condition and also gives you a sense of self-confidence.
It's great.
Right, now your team tries to help other kids that don't like exercise to get into it. Now, how do you get kids that don't like exercise to be more active?
Well, I think it would be good if they put it into gym classes, aerobics there, and just really promote it and just let them know that it's a lot of fun to do.
Well, you definitely make exercise look like a lot of fun, and we were glad to welcome you into our Hall of Fame.
On behalf of all the members of the Mickey Mouse Club, we'd like to present you with this Mickey Award.
Thank you.
If you or someone you know does something neat, write to us at Hall of Fame, Mickey Mouse Club, Disney MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida, 32830. And don't forget to include your name, telephone number, and address.